In this video, I break down a clear NASDAQ 100 trading setup using a multi-time frame analysis from the monthly time frame down to the 4 hours time frame down to the 30 minutes time frame, where we spot a strong key supply zone and we executed a powerful price action strategy. So after walking you through this video, I believe this video is going to be a very good, helpful video to you. So don't forget to click the smash button, subscribe to the channel to get more good content like this. And don't forget to click on the like button so that the YouTube algorithm can push this video to other traders. Let's roll down to my screen. So this is my screen. Here is the monthly time frame on NASDAQ 100. As you can see my chart here. So I'm going to walk you through on this chart so that we can get a bit understanding. So from here, you see that we are in the monthly time frame and this is NASDAQ. So we formed a higher high here. This was the last high on NASDAQ 100. Generally, this is the NASDAQ 100%. We formed this higher high here. We all know since years now we've been making higher highs and higher lows on NASDAQ. So automatically we know that we are making higher highs. So this is the way. Let's scroll down to the weekly time frame and see what the chart is giving us. As you guys can see from here, we'll be making a higher high momentum. And after we made this higher high momentum, we're just printing higher highs momentum. We've just been going. So this was last week lows. Last week lows was not really good. Did not printed a very strong candle for us, printing that we are going higher highs. So we are going to roll down because we see this consolidation here. After this consolidation that happened here, we saw this big move higher highs. So last week did not give us a very good chart pattern to enter the trade. So we did not get a good higher highs candles from there. So let's go down to the daily time frame. From here, this was the last week higher lows here that formed, and if you can see here, we saw some consolidation, formed a new higher high. We saw another consolidation, we formed a new higher high from here. We're not making a good strong chart higher highs like where we were making from this historically lower lows and lower highs. After we made this bullish, we're just seeing some strong bullish candle, not like the other one that was just showing consolidation higher highs. It was not showing that the bears are actually in this move. It was not showing a strong bears move. So if you draw your counter trend line from the higher lows here, let me make this counter trend line to be more straight. From the higher lows here, if you draw your counter trend line to the higher highs of last week trade, you see that the counter trend line was broken and closed with a wick from the daily time frame. So after it closed with a wick, when you draw your counter trend line in this consolidation that was happening, you see that the chart actually stored in a very strong support point. It is stored in a support point, showing that that support point is a very strong support point that don't want the market to go high highs from that angle. So when we draw our counter trend line from the lows to the high, we saw that this trade on NASDAQ gave us a strong chart pattern that we call a flag pattern, showing that the bulls are tired of buying this asset. We saw that it was not making like lower lows and lower highs of historically. So from here, we saw that we've seen a sweep of liquidity, because when you come here, it was finding it difficult for the chart to buy from this angle to the next higher highs. So we saw a very strong liquidity, and from here we saw that we swept a liquidity and we broke a very strong counter trend line that was holding the market from from lower lows to higher highs. So after we broke this chart pattern here, let me shift it well, go down to the 4 hours time frame so we can see a good more analysis. So after we see that we've swept liquidity from this angle, we sweep liquidity. Let me remove the the line so that we can get a better understanding, because this line has done their work historically. So let me remove this one. Nope, this one is good like this. So after we saw this strong bearish move, lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs, it was not really that strong anymore. So this was the place I told you that we saw a sweep of liquidity. As you see, we swept liquidity from that angle. After sweeping liquidity from this angle, we changed from higher lows to higher highs. TradingView. I'm making use of TradingView to make this analysis. If you're asking for what website is this is TradingView. I'm making use of the TradingView, and this is the NASDAQ. This is the NASDAQ asset here. So after we made these high highs, after we made these high highs from this angle, you saw that this chart has already shifted from lower lows down to lower highs because we've broken this mini counter trend line that was holding the market to the actually upside. We've broken the counter trend line. Now every conflict is showing us that we are making move to lower lows from this angle. We've broken the counter trend line. First buyers, we've swept the liquidity at the bigger picture. Second buyers, we've broken the counter trend line. Third buyers, now we'll still roll down to a 1 hour time frame for better chart explanation. I'm trying to clean the chart so that we can get a very better understanding at this chart. So now we've seen that we've cleared everything. Now we are just going lower lows. So let's look for our entry model. We formed higher highs and now we're forming higher lows at this trade. At this point now, we've seen that all our buyers is giving us lower lows and lower highs. So we've changed characters from lower lows now, from higher highs, now we've changed characters to lower lows. So we'll look from here is a very good point to sell the market to the downside, at least to 20,800 per asset on DXY. But we're going to wait to see more price section on the 30 minutes. So the 30 minutes will be shared in our Telegram page. If you want to get more analysis like this, come to our Telegram page. We'll give you good analysis like this that will be paying your bills, if actually paying your bills and paying some stuff for you. So this is my analysis on NASDAQ. I believe that this video you got a better understanding what I saw on DXY that made me say that DXY is changing from lower lows to lower highs. This was the entry model that I gave signal on the people on this Telegram group, trade, and they made a lot of our bills because when we come to the Telegram group, a lot of people were saying thanks that the trade really helped them. This analysis will drop live in our Telegram group. So if you want to be getting good predictions on the market like this, you can still go to watch other videos of mine on YouTube. You will get better understanding because I did a video that I talked about entry model. I did a video that I talked about supply zones and how you can implement them on your chart to get better understanding of this video and what made us buy this video, buy this analysis from here. So peace out. It's me again, Destiny Effect. Don't forget to click the subscribe button to get a better understanding on the market whenever I drop my analysis on the chart. And don't forget to click the like button. So peace out. I love you all that watched this video.